What is going on, everybody? I am back. I got a sales update video for you guys. Gonna talk about 7 items I've sold in the last week or two. Got a couple cool ones in here that I think you'll appreciate. Like usual, guys, the purpose of these videos is to help you make a little bit of money. Talk about the items that I've sold, why I picked them up, why they sold for the price they did, and just help you find some stuff out in the wild at the thrift stores, the garage sales on the side of the street, laying in a ditch. You never know where you're going to find some stuff. So let's just jump right into it. First thing is a short sleeve linen blend shirt. Brand is Ermenegildo Zegna. Let's take a look at the tag there. A lot of syllables, but the brand is worth some money. It's a very high-end Italian brand if you're unfamiliar with it. It's not exactly the fastest mover necessarily. You might have to sit on it for a while. It's pretty small amount of people relative to everyone else that knows what the brand is. More people that are buying clothes know what Old Navy is. Less people know what Ermenegildo Zegna is. But there is definitely a market for it, this luxury market brand. And this is just a short sleeve, linen blend shirt. Perfect for the summer, so I'm not surprised it sold for when it did. Sold for $29.50 shipped, and I'm in it for about $5. So, one first class, a decent sale there. Next up is a pair of Camo denim shorts. Just your bread and butter Levi's. These were new with tags. Picked these up for about $5 as well. Look in their new with tags. The 504 short sold for $30 plus shipping. They did go first class. They're relatively light. So that was nice. And yeah, am I picking these up if they're used? Probably, but I have to be in them cheap because new at tags they sold for 30 plus shipping. So used probably, I don't know, 15 maybe half that. So just keep in mind your price points if you're picking stuff up for the stuff up like this. Keep in mind how you're going to ship it. So when I go to buy something, I think about the price, what's going to ship, how much it's going to sell for, what it weighs, how am I going to ship it, and of course the fees. And if it makes sense to buy it, that's when I buy it. So just something to keep in mind when you're considering paying for something or not. Another Zegna item, this is a suit. It's a nice suit here. Here's a look at the tag, another Zegna. I had this for a while. It's taken a while to sell. There's a look at the tag there. Zegna for Louis Boston. Part of the reason it took a little while to sell is because it was missing the button on the trousers. So the buyer asked some questions. Can I get this, fixed? Some other sizing questions. Yes. If you answer quickly, guys, more often than not, the buyer appreciates it. If they ask questions from other sellers and it takes 2 days to get back to them, sometimes just getting back to them in 20 minutes is huge. Nevertheless, he was interested, sent an offer of $85, so the suit sold for $99.99. Shipped. Went pretty close, a few states over, so shipping was only like $7, which was nice. And the buyer already left feedback, so they were happy with it. So that was good. Like I said, it did take a while to sell. But with suits in general, they can take a while to sell, and it wasn't. But it was worth selling. I'm only in it for $8-9, so that's nice. This was a cool sale. I picked up 2 of these Gmos leather jackets on an eBay auction. They each sold for about $13.50 shipped a while back, like 8 months ago or something. I got a crazy steal on a poorly worded, poorly laid out listing, and I've been sitting on 2 of these coats for a while. I just sold this one a week or 2 ago. Here's a look at the tag, Gmos. I have never heard of it, never seen it, but as I was going through some listings, I happened to see these jackets for sale, and I bid on them. Did some research, and actually this brand sells for a ton of money if you go look at other sold listings. Had a little bit of a stain on the lining, no big deal. Size tag there, 54. There's your tag there, and here's what the jacket looks like. Gmos. It's an Italian brand, I guess, made in Italy. Pretty expensive. And I got an offer for 130 bucks plus shipping, so sold for right around 141. And it's going through the global shipping program, and it's on its way to Germany. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully they like it. I'm sure they paid a ton of money to ship it there. In addition to what I charged them, the global shipping program, I'm sure charged them a good amount too. So fingers crossed that the buyer's pleased with the amount of money he or she spent. Next up is a bag made by Duluth Trading Company here. Just a nice, tote bag, kind of travel bag there. Duluth Trading is it's a pretty expensive brand. You can only buy online, I believe. They make the best commercials, I think, out there in terms of as far as commercials go. There's some funny commercials. But yeah, I'm only in this for $1 or $2. Found this at a thrift store, and it sold for 28 plus 10.99 shipping. Had to go in a box. It was kind of a bulky bag, and I happened to in one of the pockets find a $5 bill in one of the pockets in here. So the jacket paid for itself when I got home. So the 28 plus shipping was gravy, but you never know what you're gonna find in the pockets. For me, it's mostly used tissues, and that's less fun than a $5 bill. If I could pay the bills with used tissues, I'd be very well off. But nevertheless, good sale there. Paid for itself on top of what it sold for. Just a bread and butter item here. Picked these up for like $5. Just a pair of Van Heusen slim fit, flat front black, polyester dress pants, whatever they're made out of. Probably polyester. They're pretty cheap. Am I picking these up used? Probably not. It's just not a very desirable brand. Kind of like something you get at Kohl's or even Macy's, I'm sure carries it. But retails for $65. I sold it for about half that. I sold it for $29.75 plus shipping. And that was high, I think, for what they sold for. I'm sure people sell the same pants cheaper. So keep that in mind again when you're selling them. And last but not least, pretty cool sale here. It's my favorite. It did sell for $55 plus shipping. Took an offer on this vintage Playboy t-shirt. Pretty rad, pretty cool. Did have a little hole. And here's a look at the tag here, made in the USA. But I've had this for a little while. Priced it pretty high just to see who's interested, see what kind of offers I get. And I finally got an offer of $55, and I jumped on it. I'm only in it for like $2 or $3, so goes first class. Pretty cool sale. Definitely had some interest in it, just no one committed, and just takes the right buyer to want to have this look, this vintage Playboy look. So it's off to Hugh Hefner's house, and I hope they enjoy it. That's my video, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoy these videos. If you do like the video, that shows me you're appreciating it. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your day or evening.